Okay. Hang on. Give me my mouse back. Night in the woods. Okay. Success. Now, I'm gonna hang on. Tweet. Tweet the thing. Tweet. Boop. Okay. Success. And bam. Ready. Kind of. A little bit. My mouse disappeared again. Hang on. It's such a struggle. I just want to move this. There. Hi, Cliff. Also, hello, Joey. I see that you've started watching, even though it doesn't. You haven't spoken. Hello, Plu. Oh, I'm sorry, Plu. You have time. You have time to escape until Chill Stream starts again. No problem, Plu. Hey, Nibble. Hey, Cece. Hey, Squid. Man, like, I have no idea what they were doing with that construction. Because they started at, like, 7 in the morning, and they went until 8. And, like, they were just welding the garbage bins. Like, I have no idea what they were doing. But it was a very involved process. Oh yeah, go play it, Plu. It's pretty fun. Hey, Zen. Welcome back. Amazing. Good luck on studying for your exams, Snowy. Hey, Brazen Hall. Hey, Bard. You've never heard of this game, really? I've had, like, a bunch of people recommend it to me. I think because it's, like, an emotional experience, or just because it's really story-driven, and yeah. Listen, here's the thing. I don't... Listen, I have... May is... I... Like... Okay. She's a well-fulfilled character, because she's definitely a real character. But that doesn't mean that I like her necessarily, especially after what she did to Bee, yes, the last time we played. I do like the game itself, though. I really like the art style. I love the way that they incorporated music. I love the way that they present their dialogue. I like the fact that the art style still evokes the characters' feelings, despite the fact that they're not necessarily that facially expressive. So, hey, Sunshine. With that being said, I guess we can continue. 5:15 in the morning? Where do you live, Kaipon? Again? Oh. 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 Hey, let me go. There we go. Nailed it. I remember how to play this game. Don't worry. I just want May to be better. Does May get better? I mean, don't tell me, but does May get better? I want her to get better. Yeah, I also hope that she gets to learn from her stupidity. Morning! I'm working today. Angus is out of town and I'm lonely. Okay, bye. Sincerely, Gregory. Hint, hint. No problem, Cliff. See you then. You're not supposed to like the characters? I mean, they do definitely evoke memories of my small town, for better and worse. Very relatable. Just not necessarily something that I want to be reminded of happening. Our mom's alive. Hey, Mom, can you tell us what happened? I don't remember what happened the last time we played. Good morning. Did you feel it last night? No? Well, you know what I'm talking about, right? Spill it. Spill it, Mom. There was a big sinkhole 2 streets over. Oh, are we still getting those? I don't think those ever really go away. Swampy ground and so forth. And on a floodplain? Oh, weird. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Oh, Nuptop! Thank you for hosting, Nuptop. Also, hello, Harmless. Oh, Nuptop, that's really sweet. Thank you. I don't want you over there nosing around. I'm really feeling it. I need to finish playing that game. Thanks, Kaipon. I guarantee you I won't. I've seen sinkholes. No interest at all? Mom, they're just a hole in the ground. Get back to me when one, like, swallows a house or something. We'll go see together if that happens. Deal. So what did you do last night? Yeah, what did we do last night? We went to the mall with Bea and forced her to shoplift against her will. Oh, Fort Lucerne? Yeah! I haven't been there in years. How is it? Kind of falling apart and empty. Yeah, I expect. Hey, Maddie! How are you? How'd your stream go last night? I saw it after it was already over, unfortunately. Where are you going for a month, Nuptup? Everyone just goes to the outlet stores up by the interstate now. For, you know, shoes and things. Yeah, big business. Outlet stores taking away our malls and small mom and pop stores that are, you know, in malls. We'll stop by the church if you're in the area. Will do, Mom. See ya. Bye, sweetie. Oh, it's rainy today. I like it. I like this. I cannot do a country accent at all.
Yay!
Thank you, Squid. This person who I want to be our best friend. Hi. May Borowski. Selmers. Now, we all know how important it is to look our best. What? Our appearance is the first and sometimes last impression we make. Summers, did you join a cult? Lucky for you, I happen to be a licensed dealer. Oh, okay. Of the Sylvam family of products. Summers, I don't have any money. Oh, okay. Yeah, have you sold anything yet? I'd be surprised if you have. Sold some to my mom. And to Abby Krangler. Mrs. Krangler's daughter? Granddaughter. I ran into her at the laundromat over by the school. One time, Greg got locked inside one of the tumble dryers. Did he die? He wanted me to start it, but I chickened out. He definitely would have died. Tell him that. He's still mad. Want to hear a poem? Yeah, sure. Sometimes I think and start to sink. Oh. Oh god, that was real. There's more. Sorry. Then I remember it's October. I combined my two favorite months. Fall is really nice. It's the best. Okay, I want to be this person. Oh, you can't hear the game's audio? Okay, hang on a second. I know what is the problem. Give me a second while I restart this game. For some reason, Night in the Woods has very specific and strange audio where if unless I've launched the streaming mechanisms and then launch the game, it doesn't pick up the audio for some reason. But thank you for telling me. Can you hear it now? They're still constructing. They're still constructing. Hello? Squid has donated $5 and says, boo. Thanks, Squid. You didn't you almost got me. Not quite as much as usual. Oh, nice. Have we already had our conversation? No, we haven't. Okay, I'll talk to you again because I love you. And I am dedicated to your route. I wish that you were my friend.
Perfection.
Hey, agent, thank you. I wasn't jumping because I was switching the game. Hey, Egg, good to have you. Don't say something like that, Bard. I think I failed to listen to her poem this time. I'm a terrible person. You remember scaring me while I was looking at the screen last stream? Looking at the screen? What? Is she preggo? You preggo. Girl, why are you preggo? Nobody can get jobs in this town. Yeah, it's really nice, chill music. Very atmospheric. How's everybody's day been? What's the one good thing that's happened to you today, my friends? Today, I caught up on the two work projects I needed to be caught up on before I moved. Nice. Doesn't it make more sense for her to be pregnant? What, when everybody's unemployed? I mean, in one way it does, but like, no, don't do that. It's bad life advice. Lennick TG, thank you for following and welcome to the fold. You were magic, eh? Sounds like a great day. Oh, thank you, Bard. You have a cold from hell that's getting better? Yay, it's getting better! Oh, I'm sorry, Sunshine. I'm sorry about that. Hey, hey, May May! Totally, what's up, dude? Was thinking about going to jail? Wait, what? Like you're planning on going? I think I could break out. Maybe I should, like, test my skills of escape. I feel like the risk is bigger than any possible reward. Yeah. What brought this up? I had a nightmare about going to jail. Maybe it's because you're a kleptomaniac. My cousin went to jail. My other cousin Jen said it was inevitable. Aw, man, you're not inevitable. I mean, it's not inevitable. No, go back. I am definitely inevitable. The inevitable Greg. Is Angus around today? Nah, he's off doing some stuff. What stuff? Family stuff? They're not worth talking about. Yeesh. God dang, that's intense. You wanna hang out? Yeah, man, let's roll. Please don't encourage us to do crimes. We're trying to make May a better person. Damn straight. You had a really delicious sandwich today? Oh my god, good food. Makes life worth living. As long as I don't have to cook it. Oh, hey, Garmatan. The bullet went clean through. You can still see the bullet hole in it. How did that not kill him? I must have missed all the important parts of the brain. Wow. Yeah, great-great-granddad was pretty tough. But isn't that the helmet the fastest we're wearing? Ugh, no, wrong war. And wrong country. These weren't the bad guys. Read some history. Geez, okay. When did you learn all this stuff? When people kept saying it was a fascist hat. So what are we doing? You up for a crime? Boy, am I ever. Greg, I specifically asked you not to do this. I mean, I kinda did some last night. Oh, really? Without me? Aw, dude. You're always my #1 crime friend. It's beautiful, dude. Likewise. So what's the plan? Follow me. Yes, dear leader. I am both a leader and a deer. Reverse psychology? If we hang out with Greg, do we fix them both? I doubt it. Ooh, ice cream. Share your ice cream, Carmiton. Rain sure cleared up. Are they gonna... Weather moves for us. So what do I need the bat for? Ta-da! Ooh la la! F that car up, Private Borowski. So... You brought me out here to watch me beat up a car. Yeah, why? Do you need a reason? Yes, I need a reason. No, but I'd like one. No, you could like sell that car. Why you gotta beat it up? Fair. So we need the battery out of this car. What for? That's privileged info, Private. Stop calling me Private. I'm a general at least. No, I'm the general. I got a hat. Or stupid. Watch it, War got me this hat. Okay, but what if someone needs this car? I think it's safe to say no one's gonna miss it. Real talk though, the number of times that I've been driving from my small town in Kansas to the other small town in Kansas where my parents live, and I've just like passed abandoned cars on the side of the road, it's been every single time I've gone back to visit Kansas. There's just at least one, usually 2 or 3 cars that have been abandoned on the side of the road, and I'm like, why? Couldn't you have sold it? I don't, like, why are you, where they go, what, whose job is it to take care of the abandoned cars? Yeah, I guess it's got a tree growing through it. So we're just beating it until the hood pops open? B is a close second because name. Yeah, just smash it up. Smash it all up. Smash capitalism! Smash the government! Smash this car! Yeah! Okay, this is fine. Revolution! I don't like this. I'm bad at playing Grand Theft Auto because I also don't like crime. Okay. Oh. It's flashing. Okay. Okay. I don't like being a bad person! This game is making me be bad! Oh, the hood's up. Is the hood up? Up. Go. Up. Up! Open up so I can stop being bad. Is it done? It's not done. Ah. Who knew that crimes were so glorious? There we go. Excellent work. We did it, guys. Thank you. I agree. Want to do the honors? Am I gonna get electrocuted? Should be fine. The car's got a tree growing through it. Electricity can't happen that way. It's fine. Probably not electric anymore. Wait, but do you want to do it or not? Peer pressure. I do. Just get married already. I mean, I know Greg's gay, but get married already. Okay, so just grab one of the wires and yank it off. Thanks, I think I could figure it out. I gotta get rid of these leaves first. That was easy. I'm expert leaf remover. So guys, red or black? Is this gonna kill me if I pick the wrong one, do you think? Smash that car like the follow button. 163 left. Bart, are you okay in there? If you got the time, you do the crime? That is the opposite of how that saying goes. Black, red, black, red. Guys, you're not helpful. Okay, okay, okay. You said black first. Yeah! Well, I don't know. It's not my fault that I don't know. Ugh. Listen, I was just trying to live my life. Did she pass out? Is she dead? Sharkle! Hey, Sharkle. What are you doing here? We've been through so much together, May. The good times, the bad times, the poor Nadware fiasco. That weekend you tried to change the operating system. You're right. We have been through a lot together. Charcoal, am I dead? Yes! Are you here to take me to the other side? Yes, as in the old legends. Your soul has been weighed against your transgressions. Oh, how'd that turn out?
Yay!
It's probably not too serious. It's probably not a real serious death. It's just like a half death, you know? A little death. Could have gone better. Aw, frig. I'm sorry, but it's off to hell for you. Dang. May Borowski, I declare thee danged. Oh well, you're in good company. Lots of folks been danged. I regret nothing. What? Dude. That's how you laugh, right? Oh, it's it. Ah! Haha! My friend is collapsed on the dead. It's yay, funny. Oh god! Excalibur from Soul Eater! Excalibur was the living worst, though! Excalibur was the absolute worst every 5 episodes. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted more Death the Kid, and instead it was always Excalibur. Like, let's dedicate a whole episode to him because Japan loves him so much. Hey, Niznob. Oh, shit! You okay? I think I died. How long was I out? Like, 5 seconds? Oh, weird. Time, like, stretches. Fool! No, 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 no. You guys didn't really like Excalibur, right? Like, what was worst, Excalibur or changing the first opening? Definitely Excalibur, although the first opening was rad AF. Like, you're right. The first opening was some bomb. Was some primo stuff right there. Also, probably what was worst was the ending, which I understand why they had to do that with the ending, but, like, apparently the manga... We're not getting into this. Soul Eater's awesome, bottom line. It's a mysterious universe. Be good to go with the battery? You know it! Let's get back to the apartment. I taste pennies. I'm glad that your friend was so concerned about you almost dying. And anyway, even if it was a fascist helmet, it's got an anarchy symbol on it now, which makes it good. And there's a bullet hole in it, so whoever was wearing it is dead. And I'm like wearing the trophy. Oh, yep, that's exactly how that works. So you admit it's a fascist helmet? No. Soul Eater is awesome. Zek. Hi, Zek. I don't. Okay, okay. You just learned today that King Arthur had more than one legendary weapon besides Excalibur, and one of them, his spear was named Ron? Ron the Spear? Could it talk? That's beautiful. Oh my god. Did it have a mustache? I don't know why. I can't think of a spear named Ron without heavily personifying it as, like, a middle-aged British gentleman. For some reason. So what are we doing? Okay, so... Bye, Zach. Don't worry. Don't worry. No spoils. Nothing happened of interest here. Bye. Wait, question. Shoot. What the hell is that? The Thing? Yes, obviously The Thing. Remember those big, like, robot cartoon characters they used to have at the Food Donkey? I do. Oh my god. Is that one of them? Wait, are they talking about the thing with the eyes, or are they talking about the thing that's currently on the couch? Are we gonna put one together? Dude, we totally are. This is amazing! Where the hell did you get it? You know Steve Scriggins? The guy who locked that substitute teacher in the supply closet. The guy who drove little circles around people in the school parking lot. We'll go with the substitute teacher. Yeah. Dude, he was stuck in there over longest night break. Survived by eating glue and Spanish workbooks. Steve Scriggins gave you this? Yeah, that guy. He's horrible, man. You're gonna train to be an expert of spears thanks to Ron the Spear. So Ron instead of Slayer. But he's been hanging out at the food donkey since it's been shut down, and he dug it out for me. That is the first useful thing Steve has ever done. Yeah, you're one to talk, May. Okay, what do we do? We need to get this old battery into that old thing. Okay, well this sounds straightforward enough. Kinda, it's full of garbage. It's too bad you didn't cut yourself on it and get a disease. It's too bad you didn't die on the way here. It's too bad the robot wasn't filled with angry snakes and they killed you. It's too bad the elevator didn't fall and squash you like a pancake. Oh dude, no, that's a phobia. That's one that makes sense at least. What were we doing again? I would never want to wear a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic. Ugh, this thing smells. My opinion on Steve? Steve sounds like a friend that I would not have. Sounds like some friends that I knew of and had in high school and no longer do. That's just how old machines smell. No, like, I think something was living in here. Hey. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you stop being so negative? Why don't you eat your own neck? That's impossible. Be serious. This is serious business. Oh, well. Well, don't mind me. See, I've already died once tonight. No big deal or anything. What was it like? I could taste my tooth fillings, and it's like they're ringing? Ringing. Like little bells inside my skull. Hello, Coaltails. Wow. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Clamp it. Stream lesson. Friendships can die. Not just can Negapole. Sometimes friendships should die. Da, 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 da. Not what you would expect from the Stuck Together podcast. Jeez. Cece, I feel like most small town high schools areas, especially if they're like within the general Midwest or South, I feel like you have a similar experience if you're in any of those. Hey Maya! Nothing. We died and came back to life. No worries. That looks safe. Are you gonna be all boring now just because you died for like a whole 5 seconds? I thought Greg was our friend. Dude, come on. Some people have been dead like forever. You know the dead outnumber the living. Do you see them whining? Right. They either shut up and deal, or they become ghosts. Are you saying I should become a ghost? Yeah, carpe diem. Carpe diem. Oh, look who's all fancy and French now. Okay, fine. What are we doing? Yeah, we were electrocuted. See, in my small town, we still had, I think we still had about 1,200 people in our high school. So, no, wait, no. We had about 1,600 people in our high school. So it wasn't, like, terribly tiny. Atchison just had floods and less tornadoes. I feel like floods would be worse. Because at least tornadoes come down from above, like God has just said, now everything's ruined. Whereas floods, they're like, oh, this was slow and took a while. I feel like I could have done something even though I really couldn't have. Okay, fine, what are we doing? Now is the best part. We are gonna put this beast together. Do you know how it goes together? I'm gonna find out! Cool. May. Sorry. Cool! Ah, woo! Arr! Is he a dog or a fox? Oh, what? Is this a minigame? Here are all the parts. Wow, so many possible combinations. We can create our own unique metal offspring. So we just clank these together? Yeah, slap them together, tighten some screws. What could go wrong? I mean, quite a lot. Lots of times stuff goes wrong. Dude, you are no fun. I literally just died. Uh-huh, okay. Huh. Fox or dog? Dog fox. Can I just, oh no, I have to connect it like directly to something. Okay. Sure. And this can go leg? This is gonna look monstrous. This is gonna look horrifying. I'm not even that sorry about it. Cool. I like the music though. What, does he need a neck? Here, have a ridiculously long neck that looks very uncomfortable. Can we fix that, please? Oh my god. Can I make you smaller, please? Can I, like, connect you down here? Does it have to? But that's horrifying! Here. Hold this cleaver. This is fine. Night, Brazen. He's beautiful. He's perfect. Our beautiful boy. Our robot son. So, like, this is pretty great and all. But remind me, why did we just put a bunch of garbage together in your living room and connect it to a stolen car battery that's already leaking acid on the carpet, I think? I don't know. Since you've been back in town, I think I missed Greg of a few years ago. What? Like, these days I mostly work all the time, but why are you working so much? We got plans. What plans? Bright Harbor! Bright Harbor? Since when? A year or so now? That's why we're working like 7 days a week! But when are you moving? I think in the spring? That's like a few months away. Yeah! Oh, okay. You should come visit when we get settled in. Why Bright Harbor? Oh, May, it's so cool. We visited in the summer. There's like record stores and weird bars, and everyone's cool and like free? Oh. That's where I got my tattoo. What? Yeah! Oh, is it a sheepy? Is that a sheep? Greg's part of the fold. Why a sheep? The tattoo guy was like all the way hot. And it didn't even hurt. You have a tattoo. You're moving to Bright Harbor? Yeah! Oh. Okay. Alright, anyway. Yeah, like I was saying, now that you're back in Possum Springs, I was like, hey, let's do some crimes again. Aw, dude. Yep. So I was thinking about how to use that for, like, good. So I thought I'd bring this here for Angus. That's beautiful, dude. I'm sure he'll love it. I hope so. Okay, so... yeah, all we need to do now is turn it on... We call that a gay bar, Greg. Ooh, I want to push the button. Let me push the button. Let me do it. Dude, it's the least I could do. For my best friend, back from the dead. Pizza party next time I die and come back. Dude, that is such a deal. Sweet. Oh god. This side smells even worse. I hope whatever was living here in this hole. Okay, I think I see it. Push it, push it, push it. Hey, I'm glad you and Angus have this whole, like, life together. Thanks, dude. We've worked hard. That's sweet. Push it, push it, push it! Okay, 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 okay. Is there gonna be, like, a dead body inside of this? I feel like there's gonna be a dead body. I'm pushing it, though. I'm pushing it. How many times is this gonna happen? Yeah! Whoa! It lives! What the? Angus! How's it going, May? Good, I didn't die this time. You? Good, good. I'm just gonna lay here for a while if that's okay. Okay. I didn't do it. The game did it. It wasn't me. I feel like someone needs to sit down, May, and have a talk about how time keeps marching forward even if you don't want it to, and we're all inevitably slowly marching towards our own death, so we might as well enjoy the march. What? Life's good. How's work? You know, better than the glass factory. Is it? I've mined, I've ran machines, but now I get to slice steaks and hawk salamis. I mean, it's easier on the back, that's for sure. But like, do you like it? I like having a paycheck. Fair. Paychecks, the sweetest meats of all. Greg being a fox makes more sense than a dog, seeing as Angus seems to be a bear. Oh. I got you, Zen. Just try living inside this brain. What'd you do tonight? Oh, you know, stuff. I'm tired. Feel like I just did a day's work. You know, there are places you can get paid for work these days. Oh, really? Yeah, they call it working. Huh, you kids with your slang. Slang you could pick up at work. Okay, yes, point made. Our dad wants us to get a job and be a contributing member of society. What about those boxes I asked about? In the crawl space? I'm thinking about it. Watch some TV with me? Okay. Perfect timing. Garbo and Malloy is starting. Oh, yes. Hey, Kue. Ah, yes. You know we like to get political here. Gotta do it. Gotta. You hear about this new law in the books? Pirating a movie online, you know about that? I do. Punishable by up to 10 years in prison. Wow, and here I've been trying to get in the hard way. He has, folks! Wonder if pirating a movie about first-degree murder earns you more prison respect than one about grand larceny. Hey, Malloy, you know what I think about that law? What, Garbo? That's a whoppa! Coming up next, stupid sandwiches. We got squid? Ah, the photo's not loading for me. Yeah, for some reason the photo won't load for me. I'm sorry, Squid. Okay, bye, Dad. Oh, wait. I mean, hang on, wait. Go, nope, hang on, wait, nope. Bye, Dad. It rubs you the wrong way in a Twilight Zone Uncanny Valley kind of way? Hey, May, are you alright? I was afraid you were really hurt. And you left so quickly. I'm good, big guy. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Aw, I appreciate it. Angus is the best! Try not to almost die anymore tonight. No promises. Hey, Punk. Are you still electric? No, I think it's gone now. Hold on, let me touch something metal. Okay, I touched my futon frame and we're good. Good work, Dr. Science. Does Angus like the robot? I think so. He's just kind of looking at it. Hold on, I'll ask him. Okay, he says to say thank you. So I think that means he likes it. Alright, Duder, I'm turning in. Me too. See you later. Hey, May. You awake? Sure am. What's up? Nothing. Watching TV. What are you watching? It's a true crime show. Is it any good? No, the reenactments are terrible. But if they were good, I'd, like, actually feel bad for them. As it stands, it's just like bad local commercial actors pretending to murder or be murdered. I love those shows. They're the best. Cool. Good talk. I really like Angus. I want to be friends with Angus. He seems like the nicest of all of our friends. Now the animatronic just kind of moved and wiggled. Ooh. Christ. Okay. Ooh, new music. These street lamps are frightening me. It's probably a spoiler if you told me something, yeah. Yeah, the art in this game really is pretty. The art style. I don't really know where we're going. The song vaguely reminds me of some Lion King songs. Like some of Scar's songs. Just, you know, run across water as you do. Have I found everyone? Did I miss someone? Halloween Town? Ah, I see Halloween Town. And yeah, be prepared, exactly. I'm seeing the Halloween Town now. Where this goes. Oh, there's like a secret, I think. Hey, Bluty. Ah, 2 hours? That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that, Golan. I hope you at least learned a lot from doing it. Hopefully this is actually something I have to do and I'm not just wasting my time. Eh. What? There was... Okay, I'm hoping that this is actually... I'm so bad at this. It's really hard to see things. Also. I noticed this spot, but, I can't remember. I think on Windows, darks are actually brighter so you can see them better, whereas on Macs, they're a lot darker. So you can't. That might be what's happening right now. Nope. No! No! Okay, Cara, you got this. Cara, calm yourself. Cara, it's fine. No, Cara, it's fine. You can jump on it. You can jump on it. Go! I've already been here. Oh, hell. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep going down this way then. I'm extremely stubborn, so rage is not that rare. I'm supposed to go. I'm trapped in my own dreams. Hey, it's you again, and I can't walk further in this direction. There's an indicator? Where? Oh, is that what that is? Man, how was I supposed to know that? I'm like a granny playing these games like, what do you mean? A light in the top right corner? Where? Hansel! The lights disappeared. Nope, it's over this way, I guess. Don't forget the 3 jumps. Am I supposed to jump onto this? Nope, I can't jump onto that. But I don't see anything to jump on. Is there something to jump on that I can't see? Is there... Do you guys see something to jump on that my screen is not showing me? Up the brightness on my computer screen. Oh. Hey, there's a whole thing here. I can just jump on this. Okay. What do I do? Just jump down? What? How did I get here? I don't understand what's happening. Turning up the screen brightness was a mistake! Okay. Cool? Looks like the ecstasy's kicking in, boys! Update. The robot smells a little weird. Not sure what we missed there. Anyway. Hey, boyo. At work all day. Very bored. Work sucks. Crap Falcon, more like it. Hey, I'm at work all day. Just saying, if you want to say hello. I'm here to be helloed at. What do you guys think? B or Greg? Just so you know, if you pick the wrong one, I'm overruling you. B, Greg, B. Yawn. Morning, long night. Yep. Remember those big robot things from the food donkey? Mm-hmm. You were scared of those. B, 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 B. Wow, you guys like B. No problem, Bart. I got your back. Cried your little eyes out. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Mm-hmm. I don't remember this at all. Mm-hmm. You okay? Yeah, just been doing boring adult stuff. What kind of adult stuff? I'm adult stuff. Just like budget, bills, numbers. A lot of adulthood is number stress. That sounds bad. I'm bad at numbers. Oh, I remember. Okay, well, I'm gonna head out. Have a nice day. Bye, Mom. I make your life harder. Bye. We're going to go see B today. Hey, you. Totally, what's up, Selmers? You know what's good? Off the top of my head? Not seriously injuring someone during your first kiss at senior prom? I was gonna say those fruit snack thingies we used to eat in grade school. Alright, yeah! Those are really good. Did that other thing happen to you? Nope. Wanna hear a new poem? Sure. Sometimes I like fruit snacks. Out by the train tracks. Decent. A juice box and headphones. I enter the juice zone. Jeez, those are like all I want now. You made them sound so real. I can taste the atomic Dynasnacks in the blue cleared squeezer. Thanks. Who's the two-dimensional characters? This music reminds me of something. You know? Hey, Carl! Germ? We've spoken to Germ. I don't think we've hung out with him. He came to the band practice. Summers is great! Hey, dude. Hello. How's working here going? I don't know. It pays. Hey, May. How's the pickaxe? Trying to kill me. Unsuccessfully. Thus far, at least. What's so stressful? Well, on top of everything else, we're hosting that stupid Harfest play tomorrow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm never offering to do this again. Congratulations on your finals being Elfine. Or Elfin. You know what? I don't know Spanish. Destiny Islands, but Zen. Man, I love Destiny Islands music. What you up to tonight? Nothing. I'm like super tired. Because everything about my life is exhausting. And I'm doing the work of like 3 employees plus a store owner. Even though I'm 1 employee and I do not own this store. Oh, weird. I thought for some reason you own this place now. You'd think. But also, no, I'd rather die. Literally make me a coffin using materials and tools from this store and bury me anywhere else. Jeez, that got intense. Anyway, I'm doing nothing tonight. I can do nothing too. Fine. So are we doing this? Let's hang out. Hi, B. Hi, May. Hey, Germ. Hey, dude. Germ is helping me move stuff for under the table cash. Well, I'm knocking off work early to pick up some groceries. Wanna come? Sure. Thanks, John. Oh, hey, Syrian. Oh, God. Twilight Town's intro is just so not worth it, but the rest of Kingdom Hearts 2 is so much better. Ready to go? You got a lot of hammers. Holy shit, there's so many kinds of nails. Alright then. He's like something out of a children's book about whatever the hell he is. What kind of boss do you have that you can smoke right here while working? Well, a boss that never shows up and also is her dad? This place killed the food donkey. Yeah, kinda. Food. You know, no one who works here had anything to do with that. Donkey! You sure showed Ham Panther Corporate who's boss. Actually, did you know our senator is on the Ham Panther board or something? You know you're zero fun, right? I do know that, yes. Okay, I need to grab a few things quick. Oh, I thought we were gonna hang out! We are hanging out. I'm just here to grab something for dinner for Dad and me. Night, Kaipon! Yeah, I cared more about Roxas than Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well. Like, they made him so good. Yes, Bard. I once paid someone $200 to try and make the entire Kingdom Hearts timeline into one video that made sense. Like, one video script that made sense, and it still didn't make sense. Even with all of our powers. It was insane. Don't feel like doing the big shop tonight. Let me pick out what we have. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you coming to dinner? Can I? I guess. Are you asking? I wasn't. But now it feels weird not to. I'll pick out what we eat then. Wait, you're serious? Yeah! You know what? Go for it. I hate shopping. Need, like, a main course and 2 sides. What counts as a main course? We can stop back in the meat section once you pick out whatever else. What about dessert? We're not children. Appetizer? We're on a budget, May. Okay, okay, okay. You hang out and I'll be right back. Looks like they're still doing construction out there. Just make it quick and not too horrible. Also, Dad's sensitive to broccoli. Oh, also, no shoplifting this time. Aw. I can afford a few groceries, May. Also, this place has cameras. Good point. What'd you do, Squid? Oh, I can't see this one either! I can't see any of Squid's stuff anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what any of this is. What is this? Succotash. No. Greenie beanies. I mean, green beans are probably good. Mac and cheese? Yeah. I'm sorry, they also had mashed potatoes and I also love mashed potatoes, but like, oh, man. Should I get bakey shaky? That goes well with meat. Sure. Am I supposed to pick one of each of these? Biscuits? Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. 98 out of 100! Congratulations, Syrian! That's amazing! My dad works at the deli. We could go there for the meats. Okay. Ahoy there, ladies! I love macaroni and cheese egg. I don't have any milk anymore, and I'm not willing to buy more milk before I move, so I'm just mac and cheese-less, but maybe I should just go get mac and cheese at midnight. It sounds really good right now. Hey, Dad! Hey, B, long time no see. How are you, Mr. Borowski? Can't complain. Just me and the meats. Meat friends. Helps to stay friendly with your prime cuts and best fishes. True. Still weird seeing you here. Eats the alternatives. I think I saw my old music teacher when we came in. Oh yeah, that was Mr. Armistead. Looks like it's his job to say hello to people? Buy a small bottle of milk? I guess, yeah, I could. Yep, called a greeter. I knew I recognized him from somewhere. Alternatives? Not working. Oh. So what are you lovely ladies doing here? Just grabbing something for dinner. How's your dad? Alright. What can I get for you ladies? Ground beef? Classic! Hey, you should come by for dinner sometime. At the Ham Panther? At home, May. I'll grill us up something nice. We can chop up just about anything back here. That would be nice, thank you. Yeah. Okay, let's get our meats. Guys, I think I made a horrifying dinner. I'm not even looking at what you got. That is how straight up tired I am. It's gonna be great! Alright, let's keep moving. I ruined it. I ruined it, guys. I ruined it. Alright, ladies, let's see what all you got. Looks completely 100% okay. Alright, thanks, Mr. Borowski. Tell your dad I said hello. See you later, Dad. Night, ladies. Optimism? That was fun. Yep, groceries. Really makes you appreciate life. Your sarcasm is invalid. Shopping is fun! Wow, I do not get along with May. Woohoo. Meatloaf with mac and cheese and green beans sounds good. Yeah? And biscuits? I just picked things that I literally already like to eat. And I was like, yeah, that's probably... another glacier raid! Woo! With the power of a glacier coming forth! Dinner time. This is okay. Thanks. Yeah, it's alright. Thanks. Yeah, it'll do. Thanks? You did fine, May. Thanks. Can't go wrong with meat and carbs. Thank you, May. I'm really good at food. Food is good. It's okay sometimes. You think the characters feel inconsistent? Sometimes? Food is really good. Noted. So yeah, we're all paid up till the 15th next month. Alright. That rock salt sorted? Yeah, should be fine. Is Rob still driving that big truck? As far as I know. Okay, I need you to sign some things. Left them on the bar. Think I might just get to them. Please do. We have to pay the guys in a few days. I don't need you to remind me. I know, but I don't, Beatrice. Whose name's on the deed? Yours, Dad. Whose name's on the checks? Yours. Smelter's playing tonight. We're gonna go hang out in my room. Yeah. The girls have a nice time. Thanks for dinner, May. Yep. Oh, Beatrice. Smelters, huh? You a fan? Not really. You don't know what you're missing. Oh, trust me, I know exactly what I'm missing. My parents watch the Spelters pretty religiously. Huh, they raised you right then. What happened? I have no idea. Did you guys just move in? 10 months ago. Why aren't you unpacked? Oh, B, no, B. Pretty cool record player. As far as record players go, it was my mom's. I don't have any records. I don't get records. My mom was into them. Huh. They were retro when she was my age. Thanks, Glacier. They're retro now. That's how retro works. So I've got a question. What is that? Llama Dance 05, thank you for following and welcome to the fold. What exactly does your dad do at the store? These days? Not much. Some administrative stuff. He hires the repair guys. He sometimes goes out on jobs. That's kind of his whole area. But that's about it. Yeah, but it's still his name on everything. Yep. Meanwhile, you're running basically everything. Yep. And working there every day too. Yep. I just think you shouldn't. Okay. I just think you're like selling yourself out. I'm sorry, what? Like, you not doing anything about it just reinforces... Is this really the road you want to go down with this? Ooh, It's so simple for someone on the outside to tell someone else how to live their life. Yeah. I mean, May's not wrong, but also she probably doesn't understand exactly how complex the situation is. I'm saying it's not right that you just roll over and take it. Take it? Take it? You're doing all the work and he's getting all the credit. Oh, go to hell. Why? Ugh. What is your problem? Here's some reality for you. You know Creek? Repair guy Creek at the shop? No? Yeah? Yeah, you met him when we were kids. When I was 15, he asked my dad if he could teach me how to drive. And my dad said no, and then told me not to be alone with him. What? I don't follow. He's a creep, May. And you know what? He still works for us. Why haven't you fired him? I can't fire people. And even if I could, he's on the crew. And frankly, he's our best guy. Practically heads up the repair team. Since my dad's barely doing anything. And Creek's got a family. And he needs to work. That's disgusting. It's not your responsibility to... I know. Don't you think I know that? I'm just saying, if you keep letting these dudes off the hook... Off the hook? Like, you're stronger than this, B. You're like, badass and shit. You. Badass. My mom dying was not very badass. Me sitting in this room right now is not very badass. Okay, sorry, you were such a shithead, you know that? What the hell? What the hell? A lot of time folks can't just choose to do whatever it is you decree to be the right thing. A lot of times people do the things they do because they can't do anything else. You always have a choice. Says the child woman with no job, no rent, No responsibilities, and no consequences for your stupid actions. I am seriously going to punch your goddamn lights out. You come in here and start telling me how I'm screwing things up? You want to come in here and say, oh yeah, just ditch your dad, who's both getting old and can barely get off the couch half the time. You want to come in here and say, oh yeah, just start this big drama and make your life way more stressful? That's not what I'm saying. Oh, what are you saying then? I don't know anymore. Like, Greg is probably off doing God knows what wacky shit right now. I'm here making dinner and doing payroll. You know, like, nothing about my life. You just know what I should do. And you're the last person I'd ask for advice. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're sorry. Everyone's sorry. But you don't get it. You're just like the other night, but all the time. Running around, messing with people, and taking whatever you want. While the whole mall is falling apart around you. I thought you had a good time. I should go. You should go. Oh. Hey, Miss Maddie Meow. Meow, thank you. Oh, man. Why does B hang out with May? I have to say, I'm totally on May's, not May's, I'm totally on B's side here. That was rough. That was really rough. Beef, can't go wrong. May is trying to dodge real life. Honestly, she reminds me of a lot of people I know. Ugh. What's up? Long day. Yeah, same here. How's socializing? Surprisingly tiring sometimes. Yeah, that's why I don't do much of it. Pleasant surprise seeing you at work tonight. Yeah, I can't believe I hadn't visited yet. Well, you haven't been back long. And you're not usually lurking at the Ham Panther. Especially when you're from a small town. Like, when I was in my small town for a really long time, one, I didn't have any friends, but two, I was friends with people who turned out to be, like, awful humans. Because, you know, slim pickings, and also, sometimes you just hang out with the people who will accept you. Yeah. Who's to say I'm not? Well, it was nice seeing you anyway. Lurk, lurk. Yeah, B isn't exactly forthcoming with her problems, but also... I don't know. May could ask. Any idea what was up with Mom today? Oh, she's just stressed. That's vague. Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you spend a lot of adulthood being vaguely stressed. Aw, dang. I thought the stress would at least get more specific. Oh no, you'll have that too. Cheer up, kiddo. It's only life. So how about those crawl space boxes? Yeah, okay, I'll move them. TV time? TV time. May isn't exactly empathetic. Yeah, I don't know that May's asked. B has asked though, because B was like, what are you doing back here? I don't actually think these jokes are funny. Okay, but Sunshine, there's a difference between being like, hey B, what's up with your life? And being like, hey B, tell me about your problems. How's your dad doing? It seems like he's depressed. Would you like to talk about... You know, there's a difference. But I mean, the way that May currently is, if she did talk, she probably would definitely come off condescending, because May currently kind of comes off as condescending. I'm gonna skip good old Garbo and Mala. Man, I don't even like watching TV in normal life. Why am I supposed to want to watch TV in a video game unless it's Pokemon Channel? Let's see if Bee has talked to us, or if she's not. Nope, she is. Hey Bee, you there? Yep. I don't really know how I screwed that up, but I'm sorry. It's fine. Going to sleep. See you later. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hey kid! Heyo! What you up to? Nothing. Kinda bummed tonight. Aw, why? No reason, just happens. Must be going around. I just got into a fight with Bee. Oh no, about what? I don't even know. I think I'm just an asshole. May. Honey, why don't you take some time to reflect on your actions, and then maybe you'll figure out where you went wrong? Instead of just being like, hey, I don't know how I did something wrong because I can't really see it, but I'm still sorry. Like, that's not a sincere, that's not like a great apology as far as apologies go. Like, the least you could do, the very least, is be like, hey, I really don't understand what happened, but it's clear that I hurt your feelings and I'm sorry about that. Rather than just, yeah, I don't know what I did, but like, I'm sorry. The asshole twins. We can get matching jackets with that on the back. Varsity jackets with giant asshole patches on the sleeves. Ha ha ha. Yeah, nothing like hanging out with people talking about how shit we are so we don't have to get unshit. See ya, duder. Yeah? Okay. Okay. I'll check out Rose's video. I love Rose's videos. Fishing Up Roses is a great YouTuber. You should go watch her. Well, she's talking to Greg now, but she literally messaged B and was like, hey, I don't know what happened, but sorry. And B was like, yeah, okay, bye. This is horrifying. Are we on a train? I can totally see what you're saying, Ed. At the same time, I disagree. I don't think it's that she doesn't seem to understand. I think she understands and she's refusing to acknowledge it. Like, she's refusing to have anything to do with taking responsibility for that. Because she's not dumb. She knows these things. She just doesn't want to do anything about it, so she pretends like she doesn't. She's running away from it instead of confronting it. And like, I can understand the impulse to run away from your problems, especially when you're an adult and they're enclosing all around you, but at the same time, running away from them never fixes them. It just makes you depressed and puts your entire life on hold. I'm hoping the game will have a happy ending. Can I jump on? No? Can I? Can I jump on? Ah, there's a platform here. Oh, I see. There's platforms. I see it. Man, it is so hard to see things on this. I really think this was not optimized for Max. I cannot see anything. Okay. Not interested in the game personally. You can relate somewhat and understand why some people like it, but it's not the kind of game you personally like. Get on this? Nope. Is there somewhere I'm supposed to jump from this, or is this the top? Seems like it's the top. Was there a person smoking on the hill in this stream? I did not see a man, no. Man, that tuba is so necessary for these songs. I guess I'll go find the guy playing the sax. You were down here, right? Or did I make that up? I think I made that up. Okay, cool. Sounds like a boss fight music. May, listen to your dreams. Be a better person. I don't know how you're supposed to get that from these dreams, but oh, there's B. Right, Lynn? I feel you. It's been a long day. Good night, Maya! Is that you, God? It's me, Margaret. I feel like B is the best route to go on if we want to be a better human. Happy Halloween, dude. Oh, happy Halloween. Annual harvest play today at the Old Pickaxe. Come out and see the haunted history of Possum Springs. Yes, ma'am. Rock. Rock! Oh, they're gone. An old safe. So now I have to find a key for this old safe? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like B and Angus are like the best humans, so I just want her to be friends with them. Do you have the key? Guess not. Hey, Ma. You okay? Sure, honey. You're lying. So, honey, do you feel like talking about school yet? Okay. So what's the story? Yeah, what is the story? I just felt like it wasn't where I should be. Where you should be? Yeah, what does that mean? Ugh, never mind. Oh, it's just a door that you can't go into and a bookshelf egg? Talk about this later. An idea when you might want to do that? Because, honey, I am all ears. I really am dying to find out why you decided to up and abandon all the plans we'd made as a family. Jeez, Mom. Where's this coming from? You know you're the first Borowski to go to college. Yeah, Mom, I know. I only heard that since I was like 6. Well, honey, we'd been planning for it since you were born. Spent a good 18 years and got into all kinds of trouble just for you to decide it wasn't where you should be. Do you like having one of your mood swings again? Ugh, like I'm the moody one in this house. You are the moody one in this house. Well, enjoy this house while we still have it. What? What's happening to the house? Maybe it just isn't where we should be. Mom, this isn't funny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. I start now. Go off and do whatever it is you do. You know what? Maybe if I'd had more examples of, you know, getting out and making something of myself. No. No. You do not get to. Maybe you wanted me to get out of here because you never got around to doing it yourself. Shit, May! Maybe I'm just the most recent failure in the line of failures that is our family. I'm leaving now. God, I hate May. Why is May so awful? Hello, Miguel. Welcome back. Are we even halfway through the game yet? Whoa, decorations. Bro, you can't mess around on Halloween. This character is the best one in the entire game. Jeez. Want to hear a new poem? Bats and moon against the gloom. If the night is black, I made a snack. I microwaved. Pizza I saved. Though pizza cold is breakfast gold. It really happened. That's awesome. Only 40%? I don't want to spend more time with May. I don't like her. Yeah, May just told our mother that, like, you know, all of the sacrifices our parents made to send May to college, like, the fact that they might be losing the house because they're in financial dire straits. Well, May just told her parents, maybe it's not my fault I didn't want to finish college. Maybe it's you're the failure because you're the one who never left. Like, you're the one who never got to go anywhere and you just want me to succeed. Except she said it, like, in a real mean way. So we can just get home now if we want? You hyped for Harfest? Harfest is pretty dumb, right? I'm gonna watch a bunch of old Dracula movies from the 60s. It actually sounds really cool. Wind Dragon, listen. I think that May is a super accurate to real life personality, for sure. May as a personality really frustrates me because I didn't have the luxury to be May. Like, I'm B in this situation. And I'm like, May, it's nice that you're really frustrated, but like, why are you trying to make life harder for literally everybody else? I don't like that. I had to deal with enough of people like you on my own time. You know, it's like, when I had to like pull myself up by the bootstraps and get my crap together to like move on with my life, I'm like, why can't you? And I know that's not fair and it's not particularly compassionate, but that is my very real frustration with characters like this. May's parents have only told her that she needs to go to college. They haven't told her anything else other than that. Hang out and real embarrassed. I mean, May is a great character in that she's a very real character. And I think some people are gonna really like her and some people are really not gonna like her, and that's just because her character's doing her job. Cool, let's go back home and just get ready. I don't think anybody wants to talk to us and I don't want to talk to anybody. I mean, May's current way of dealing with stuff is literally just to run away from it all, though. Like, she's not dealing with any of it. That's her way of dealing with it. I understand, Zen. But see, like, May's parents don't seem like the type that have put a ton of pressure on her to be, like, extremely successful or good. They just wanted her to go to college. Because, like, didn't they mention that she got, like, decently poor grades in school? Like, she got, like, C's and B's instead of being, like, an A+ student with a bunch of pressure on her? I thought they mentioned that. Zach, the game is spurring some interesting conversations. Oh, Mom's gone. Maybe because we made her cry. Everyone's had an argument with their parents like that, though. C's and B's are fine, but, like, that's not the same thing as your parents putting pressure on you to be perfect. Oh yeah, sure, I'll show you the bookshelf. C's get degrees! That's amazing. Le bookshelf. There's something written inside this book cover. Left 45, right 100, left 20, left 90, right 15. It's the safe passcode, you silly. That sounds rough, Zen. It's an old tooth? Granddad put a tooth in the safe in the basement. Well, never know when you'll need an extra tooth. You and me, Tooth, we're gonna go far. Okay, so we just found a tooth. Thought, come back to life, Granddad. It doesn't seem like we've missed too much. Oh, yeah, now it looks like we've missed a lot. We don't know anything about the arm from the beginning. Sure, Egg, you can have the credit. Aw yeah, normal clothes. Aw yeah, time to get spooky. Oh, she's so cute! Witch dagger! That's true, you're not an asshole, Zen. That's fair. So where are we even going? Hello? They must already be out. Spoopy. Hey, when's this thing supposed to start? 10 minutes, I think. You think? Ugh, this is a nightmare. Why did I ever agree to do this? Chamber of Commerce owes me big for this. Jeez, I hear ya. What? Okay, so here's the thing. You won't have many lines. What? I've had like 3 no-shows. Why? Because this whole thing is stupid and nobody cares about it. B. Please, it's a fun part. B. Yeah? I will totally save your ass. I might have this memorized from when I was a kid. It does make sense, Wind Dragon. It does make sense. Probably not. They rewrote it like 6 times in the past 2 years to be spookier. So it's like 20% actual history now and like 80% spooks. So it's like fake history now? It's like the bad remake that doesn't respect the source material. It starts off normal but gets... Anyway. You got like 5 minutes to look at your lines. I can wing it. May, please don't wing it. Okay. Oh, I didn't see you there. Be ye ghosts? Are be ye here to hear the tale of how Possum Springs came to be? Through the mists of time I see, weary fur trappers from 1793. Brother John! Yes, Brother Stephen. From this vantage point, I do spy a deep hollow, and within a great dead tree. And besides, with a spring. Blessed are we, Brother Stephen, for truly my throat is parched from these long and arduous travels and carrying these 300 beaver pelts. Let us make haste, O excellent brother. Oh, travelers, spare a crust of bread for a needy woman. Haggard witch, horrible to look upon. Cruel young men, ye did not even offer one of thy 300 fine beaver pelts to warm my ancient bones. I shall curse ye and thee, and this very night ye shall perish. I am fearful! Steady, Brother Stephen. I did not venture out into these hills to joust words with a hell hag. Hee. I was born among these trees, neath a harvest moon, and ye shall die under that moon. Brother John, I am frightened. Faith,
Perfection.
Brother Stephen. Man. Thanks for the faith in my bad voice acting. Art thou so easily shaken by the ramblings of an old crone? Come, help me carry these 300 beaver pelts. But little did anyone know that the witch did not curse in vain. Is that it? Is that the end? Oh no, Act 2. There's a saw. Help! Help! Who will help a poor traveler? By the moon and stars above us, sir, I beseech thee, what is thy trouble? You're in this? Yep. Ah, witch! Yep. I swear thee, friend, that this very day, this horrifying crone did curse my brother and I to die. Zounds! We camped by this very spring beneath the dead tree, and even now his body lieth upon the earth, lifeless as a pile of 300 beaver pelts. Oh, it chilleth the heart! Ehehehe! I did curse this spring, that any man who drinketh from it shall perish. Ah, I am slain. I join thee now, Brother Stephen. Oh. I am also undone, for I have dranketh of the water. Don't leave me here, Greg. Bye! And yet, even there, the curse's lust for blood would not be sated. Bye! I want her hat. Gaze upon them. Gaze upon these spirits. Brother, we are now ghosts. Ah, I am tormented by the accusing glare of 300 ghostly beavers. It would seem that all who die here are cursed to never leave. Doth that witch know what she hath done? Or... For each man is determined on his path, and each path leads only to his end. Okay. And yet each path may lead to places unknown. You! From the bus station. Young witch, it is I, the god of the forest. Just didn't expect you to... Ain't that the way? So... Witch, thou hast tarried too long in this world. I banish thee to wander in the night through the stranger places. How did you know? Young witch, let me speak wisdom to you. We begin and we end at night in the woods. But that is not the whole of the story. This is your line. Forest god, thou hast no power here. Even now thy end beginneth. Ah, my infernal powers! Shh, young witch. Even now, the world you know endeth. And who can say what lieth in the world to come? Wow. Beware as you go, for there are ghosts. Woo! Take care. And so was founded then this festival. On Halloween we shall celebrate the dying of the year and the founding of Possum Springs. Aye, may your ghost decree it! The beaver population suffered a decline, and now our biggest exports are corn and pumpkins. We used to be the county seat. Now leave before I curse you all! Oh no, audience! And that's our show. Be careful as you leave here, for who knows what may lurk in the darkness. Also be sure to pick up a flyer on your way out from the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Support your spooky local businesses! Jeez, thanks guys. I am never doing that again. So what are we doing now? Well, I'm going home. Angus is making dinner and we're gonna watch horror movies. Can I come? It's more a date thing. Oh. What are you doing, B? Chamber of Commerce folks are going to the buffet out by Ham Panther. Kinda have to go. Business stuff. I hate this. But you're good at it. Both of those things can be true. Can I come? Nope. Okay, well. Good night! Night. Ditched! This is garbage. What the? Oh my god. Hey, anyone? Shit. Angus is the top. Hey, Beaufort. Where the hell did he go? Shit. This will be fine. We're not gonna die. May, go home. There's a guy up there on the hill. He stole some kid? He looked like a ghost. Adam036, thank you for following and welcome to the fold. A ghost, huh? Or something like that? May, you shouldn't be out here doing whatever it is you're doing. No, no one should be out here. But there's this guy. I'll drive you home, May. No! May! Now. Does this city have like a cult happening? was really creepy lighting. Yeah, Aunt seems suspicious AF, especially that part where she was like, hey May, don't be doing suspicious stuff or I'm gonna kill you. What? Achievement unlocked. What? Yeah. So this probably has to do with the arm. I feel like it is a cult though, because there's like a little black diamond thing on the arm, you remember? The sleep music changed. Hey dude, sorry I couldn't hang last night. Angus says he's sorry too. Band practice today! Because I'm in charge and I say so. Off to work, bye. Hey May, thanks so much for your help last night. Woke up and realized I completely imposed in a big way. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'll be at work cleaning up after last night if you want to say hello. Yeah, the waking up music is now slightly less beautiful. Well, I mean, I guess May's life is kind of a mess right now, so... Hey, hon. Yeah? Come say hello, why don't ya? Let's talk about our fight. Hey, hon. Hey, Mom. You look really tired. So do you. Also, I have a splitting headache. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. I could go for that today. Oh god, here it comes. Hey, hon. Yeah? Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff. I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. Just don't want a repeat of a few years ago. I'm really sorry, Mom. About all of it. Hey, May, you okay? I'm fine. Yes, I'm stressed too. Saw some weird stuff last night, or I think I did. Want to talk about it? Later. I'm still, like, putting it together. Can we talk about school? Also later. What are you stressed about? Well, I guess you're a grown-up now. Yeah, your life gets pretty messed up when you act like an asshole and may have just found out about a satanic cult. Hey! Actual Satanists are pretty chill. Except for the fact that they do cast spells on people for evil purposes. Just spill it, Mom. After your incident a few years back, as you know, we went into some debt, smoothing that over. I'm still so sorry about that. It's in the past, let's not go back over it. When it came time to get you off to school, we took advantage of a kind of mortgage to make sure you were taken care of. Okay. Well, it turns out it wasn't a very good deal, and I just feel so stupid. They like to offer these mortgages to people who maybe don't have a lot of money and aren't used to getting offers like this. Why? Because the bank took advantage of us. And now they own the house and we owe them more than it's worth. What does that mean? Means we're not sure how long into the future we'll have the house. Holy crap, we're in trouble, huh? And I'm a huge jerk? It's okay, sweetie. Don't worry. Jeez, Mom. What you reading? It's a book of unsolvable murders. Did they all happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Sure. Want to hear a real teaser? Sure. Alright, there's a man lying dead in a kitchen with a bullet wound in his head. There's a man there with him. He's got some blood on his right hand, but no gun. Huh. Last thing, the dead guy has a scar on the back of his head. Do you know the answer? Well, I don't know if there's one answer. It's supposed to get you thinking. About murder? You should have been a detective. Yeah, I would have loved that. Okay, so I have a question. Couldn't it have been a suicide? What else is in the room? Normal stuff, refrigerator, microwave, silverware. Knives? No knife wounds though. Alright. Okay, I think I got it. Wow, what you got? The guy in the room is a surgeon. He implanted a magnet in the dead guy's skull. That's why he has that scar. Then the suspect used a super magnet or something on the dead guy's forehead, which pulled the magnet out through the dude's head. That's why he has blood on one hand. Yep, and I bet the murder weapons are stuck to the fridge. Holding up a pic of Aunt Dottie. Oh, bravo, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. We'd make quite a pair of investigators. Could open a detective agency in town. Could use one right now, probably. Always work for crime solvers. Right, I'm gonna get going. Love you, daughter, detective. Okay. I can go over here now. Let's not go over here then. Let's just go see our friends. That was cute. Mother-daughter bonding. How's it going, Summers? How was your Halloween? Weird. Went to Harfest. Saw some messed up shit that I think was real? Then had a really bad nightmare. Cool, I stayed in and ate candy and watched TV. Halloween episodes were on. Well, I was out living a Halloween episode, okay? Whoa. Yep. Wanna hear a new poem? Autumn wins, autumn sins. Autumn times, autumn crimes. What's considered an autumn crime? Robbing a gas station then blowing it up in November? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Maybe it's just like fall music. You know, I think tomorrow's the summer solstice. Hey, B. Hey, thanks again for last night. It's the longest day of the year. I owe you one. It's fine, it was fun. My night got like really weird and bad after. How so? Tell you later, I guess. Still like putting it together. Okay, well, let me know how that goes. I will. I think it's band practice day. Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. I don't know how that guy stays employed. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun, and leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. It feels more like the way the world plays by his rules. Ugh. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, total eclipse of the sun if you live in like Oregon and then like across Kansas, then it goes back up somewhere again. Aw, thanks, Bard. Good night. Whoa. Someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place. I'd have to like drive several hours into Oregon to see the proper total eclipse. They say it happens once in 100 years or something? What's up, dude? Huh? Long night, weird night. What's up? I'll tell you at band practice. Ooh, what you up to? You gonna head out to band practice? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna do even better than I did last time, which won't be hard because I didn't set the things high. I did bad last time. Back to watch this fiasco again, huh? Yep. You're our only fan, Germ. I'm just here to be entertained. I'm a gentleman on leisure. Ready to play? Yeah. Go convince Greg. He's all slow today. Hey, Angus. Hey, May. What's up? Nothing. I'm having a very boring week. Jeez, I'm envious. Hey, dude. You okay? You look tired. I don't have a controller right now. They're all packed away. Ugh, I was up all night. They were fixing the roof door, and it was super loud. Roof door? Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs that goes out onto the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from that door down in the lobby, up to the roof, and pee off the side of the building? Yeah, maybe not. But what's to stop random people from doing that too? Dude, it'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just tired. There, ready to go? Yeah, let's do this shit. Okay. Okay, I got this. Okay. I'm hitting escape again. This fucking guy. I did fine on the solo, but like the easy parts, no. Ah, man. Man, how am I supposed to play music and sing lyrics at the same time, Chan? How? Pretty good. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, guys, we leveled up. Not bad considering I didn't know this song. Whew. So fast. You just pushed a button. I am so tired. I strained my vocal cords yelling. Hey, Retin! Awesome. I'm gonna sound so husky. Hey, PCG! And anyway, I don't even know if they're dreams or not. And this guy, who I think was a ghost, kidnapped some kid, and also I think I was in my head after, while I was sleeping. And anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something, because this is scary. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear tonight. Are you okay, dude? No! I'm kind of freaked out. It probably wasn't a ghost. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, definitely. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go figure this out myself. Aw, dude, don't be like that. You got us. Aw, dudes. Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's like some ghosty stuff happening around here, like from a source we can trust. Such as... Does the newspaper have like a ghost section? What? Why? Is that a dumb question? You know, we could go check the library. Or books about it? No, they have the local paper on file, going back a century. If there's some secret history of kidnapper ghosts, we'll find it there, probably. Wow, I didn't know they had that. I thought it was just like a broken down old bunch of books. When's the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh, how? Rich dude who paid for it way back when? Yeah, they set up a foundation and... Never mind. Let's go. We regroup after? Sure. Okay, we'll be back. Woohoo, ghosties. That's a spirit. Hey, Snorp. I guess we're on B's route now? Look, jobs. Weird, like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working. Things are great. Now it's like one of the graffiti murals after someone gets shot or hit by a car. This mural's really affecting you. I forget that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. Dang, this is a huge library. Hey, closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. An idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. It looks more like it's the janitor. Enjoy who? B or May? Someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ, born 1967. 50 years old. Let's see. Experience, mining, construction, well drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50's not really old. I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. It should be like guaranteed. It should be guaranteed in general. You gonna join my young socialist chatterbox group? Yeah, but she drew the hat, but I was thinking it wasn't a hat. I thought it was a beak. And also it was Halloween. Holy crap. What? It's Charity Verity. What's Charity Verity? How do you not know Charity Verity? I assume this is something from school. The school being 5 freaking years old. Alright. So this was a thing you liked as a kid? No, I hated Charity Verity. It does look really hateable. It was like... you were kidnapped by a cult. And when they were like... brainwashing you instead of some cult guy with a wavy dagger and a magic mask. That's not... Okay, yeah, go on. Instead of that, it was this effing pink nightmare. You were scared of it? No, I was bored to death. It was talking forever about, like, being kind to others. And, like, I don't know, helping an old neighbor do engine repair. That sounds nice? Charity Verity helps old Mr. Plonko fix his hovercraft. Ugh, no, that's the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Verity, Pink Nightmarity. Charity Verity, I just don't carety. This is a game you like, Buford? Oh wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here. Yeah, ghost or something. Whatever he was, he walked through a chain link fence or flew over it or something. While carrying something. Alright, well that's even more impressive. So we're gonna go find this guy. because he took someone. And he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay, it was fine. This ominous light is emanating from this one point. So... I have no idea how to use it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Aww. May, you don't deserve B. Ugh. Are we friends, Beatrice? Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. I'm just gonna... This has been bothering me. There we go. Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering! Oh, look, spectral happenings. Jeez, May. Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Sure. Hey, look at this. Yeah. Looks like possum jump? Let me read it. That's back up in the state park, right? Ever been up there? Nope. Good luck, Golan. Gonna check it out, though. Go nuts. The Possum Massacre? Ghostly rumors haunt New Historical Society. Hey, hey, hey! Ghost spotted. Historical Society? Yeah, I've never been. You didn't go back in school? I think this is when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. It used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that? An actual haunted house? No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have, like, summer arts and crafts programs. Oh, well, still worth checking out. Explosions? A tale of teeth? Oh god, is that the teeth we have? Membership was based on owning one of these teeth and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. This is a cult! What the hell? Oh wow, this is gnarly. And awesome. Ah, oh my god. Girl, you're not even gonna mention the fact that you have one of those teeth? Weird, okay. Massacre? No ghosts to be found here. Yeah, but the ghosts are related to the massacre. you for following and welcome to the full. No problem, Nibble. Thank you for coming. I think Grandpa was part of a cult. She's repressed the cult part. Ooh, look. Scooch so I can see. Graveyard, that's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. Like they saw him in the old section. Oh cool, that's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. The ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died of mysterious circumstances some decades ago. Huh. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. That's actually pretty good. Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Yeah, sure. That's enough. You've seen who use what now? We've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no regardless, but do you? No. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born into this society. Okay, well I have, you know, a job, so I can't drive you around to all these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. Cool. Oh, is she gonna be visiting her mom? I'll see if Greg wants to do the other 2. You know, like, and I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey nerd, ever hear that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again. So we've just been in a loop since we were living in caves? Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. Well, we found out that her grandpa was part of a cult. Also ghosts. Ghost leads. Ahem. Is that Miss Quelcy? She was always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Thank you all for coming to the 2nd meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. Sure. Tonight we have new poems from myself and Fisherman Jones and Selma Ann Forrester. We'll start us off with one of my own. They don't actually pay her in string, right? Yes, May, they literally pay her in string. It's just joking. A bad cult or a cult? It was a bad cult that had to do with teeth and stealing people's teeth and keeping people's teeth and minor pay increases. Letter to my worst student. To my worst student. The subject of my stories, I tell friends back home. When they ask about life out here in the sticks, it's you. I worry at the end of my life. You will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian. Thanks, everyone. Poor Miss Quelcy. At least she's blowing off some steam. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short, though. 2 poems. Take it away. Hi, folks. Thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel eels, tunnel eels, I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time, born in muck and raised in slime. But neither do you know paths I've trudged, so it hardly is your place to judge. Oh. Okay, the next one is shorter. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel Frog swims in the dark. Must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me, but what do you know, amphibi? That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. He definitely talks to the actual fish. Oh, most definitely. Finally, a poem by Selma Ann Forrester. Yay, Selmers! Thanks, May. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes these really funny dorky short poems. I'm up for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. This is not going to be funny. She's not wrong. No reception here. I wave my black phone. In the air like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy billionaire. Phone app sold, made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole world ever has. World where house buying jobs became rent paying jobs, became living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money is access. Access to politicians waiting for us to die. Lead in our water, alcohol and painkillers. Replace my job with an app. Replace my dreams of a house and a yard. With a couch in the basement. The future is yours. Force 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck in my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement. There in the house and the yard. Some night I will catch a bus out to the West Coast. And burn their Silicon City to the ground. Holy shit. Wow, damn. Huh, she rhymed entrepreneur. I didn't even know what that word means. Thanks, everyone. She always like this? No. Wow. Huh. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Selmers. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption that she didn't write it herself? Nice work, Smelmer. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? Dang. That millennial feel. That was a little real. That was a little bit real. I liked your poem, just works great. You don't have to put the weird there. No problem, Harm. Are you heading out? Hey, Len, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Len! Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. Right, so... I know anything about your ghost? Yeah. Tell him, B. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost, Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. Listen, the millennial feels have been hitting me like a truck since I graduated college. Let's not. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Too real, guys. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were, like, afraid of this ghost. Like, filled with, like, dread and shit. I'm terrified. Okay. So it mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can, like, split this up. Share custody of you and your ghost. What places were you thinking about? The graveyard? I call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is, the Historical Society. You know you don't have to, like, break in. The people there, like, get paid to show it to you. Anyway, I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome. What did I get stuck with? Possum Jump. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need to, like, actually get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm scared to death. So it's Selmers, a good poet. But if I die, Selmers should write a poem about it. Yeah, seems like that's going around. The Peppers. So, you and Mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh? Yeah. I thought you two were getting along. We are. Just a bump. You two. Always too alike. I guess. I got your chill in her smart assness. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Dad. Was Grandpa in a cult? I just hate to see you two on the outs again. It'll be fine. We're cool. So we're having money problems? What? No, we're fine. Dad. May, it's fine. It's okay. I'm 20. I can handle it. Nothing to handle. Okay. Might just head up to bed tonight. Sounds good, kid. Been a long couple days. Yet May did not ask the only important question. Was our grandfather in a cult? Oh. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. I looked up a map and it's a pretty straight shot up to Possum Jump. Great! We never really get a chance to hang out. It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Night, sir. Tip's hat. Yo, I looked up the Historical Society on the internet. It's real old, but when they did big renovations... Oh, really? I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost, but old stuff that just got torn up seems like Ghost Central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house, and then someone puts in a pool where you died or something. Haunted pools would actually be pee scary. I'm spooked. I'm going to bed. College feels. Yeah, I think probably I mean, I don't know where the mom works. Oh no, she works at the church. Hey, let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. I should be around most nights this week. I don't know. Thanks, B. Don't think me too hard. I'm going there anyway, and it's like right down the road. You're ruining this. Oh, in that case, you are so incredibly welcome, and also, you better not forget this big favor. That's more like it. I'm falling asleep. Had fun tonight. Sorry if I was grouchy. It's just... It's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? Lol. Poor Bee. She's so tired. Ooh, go get donuts written. I mean, not that... I mean, do what's best for your health and your financial situation and your sanity. Donuts. Bedtime. Bee has a hard life, and Bee's just working. Bee's just trying to do it. She's just trying to get stuff done. She doesn't complain. Oh. Down we went. Eh. Ah, congratulations, PCG. I lucked out because I don't have any college debt. Because I got a scholarship. Because I got a high score on the ACT. Which is the literal only reason that I can afford to be a writer right now. So, I really don't have anything to complain about. I also don't like donuts. Donuts at funerals? Oh, there's not even anything over there. Man. I'd like to go to those funerals. I do not prefer the, like, very much crying funerals. Not because, like, I'm against people crying. It's just that I cry a lot and then I feel really sad. I just want my body to be turned into a tree when I die. That's all I want. Which way to the next spot? Where is the light coming from? I don't see a light. What? Girl, why you jump off that? Oh my god! Rainbow Michelle, that sounds amazing! I can't see where the light is. I'm okay crying, but the one real funeral I've been to was for a girl that I had known since I was growing up, and she died in a freak accident, and it was like, she was very much before her time, and so it was not, it was like, just, it was not great. Where's the last one? I don't see any light leading me. Oh, over here? I jumped too soon. Where am I supposed to go? You can do it in systems preferences, but it doesn't have the same effect as far as I'm aware. Because I've had this problem with Minecraft as well. Aha, over here! I'm really bad at platforming. It sounds like a mocking kind of song. How am I supposed to get back up there? Ah! Damn it. Okay. How do I get back up there? Oh man. Nuts. Sorry, Nigapole. supposed to be going? Oh, right here! Nice! Oh, okay. Oh, right. I know I'm supposed to go back at the start. I couldn't find it, though. That's weird music. Okay. Since it's almost 11 o'clock, I'm gonna end Night in the Woods here. And instead, we are gonna switch to some Stardew Valley. Gonna switch to some chill times. Some chill times. Good night, Rainbow. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Min. Good night, Sunshine. Good night. It is, after all, a weeknight. Now I have mods for Stardew, so whenever it loads, it always takes just a little bit. Oops, sorry. Yeah, it's pretty late. However, actually I'll leave it on the loading screen. I'm gonna BRB, and I'm gonna grab a snack because my throat is quite parched at the moment. BRB. Oh, that one. You okay, OBS? You did it. Good job. Ahoy! I put my hair up. I also ate a whole peach, which, peaches are just, like, nothing but, like, when you eat them, so I ate it already. I focused on eating it quickly. I just wish that our husband would clean his stuff up sometimes. Good night, Ansel! Thank you for coming! Okay, sounds reasonable. He's like, I'm not gonna go outside today. And I'm like, yeah, good plan, good plan. Yeah, we got these new goatees. Oh, hey, Golan. Yeah, I'm already using mods, and I saw that one, but I haven't installed it. I, like, downloaded it, but I forgot to install it. I should just install it because it really bothers me. Oh, hey, Zach, welcome back, now that it's safe. See, I'm taking such good care of you guys in the chat. How was your day, Zach? Oh yeah, we got a void egg! It turns out life really does go on after you get married. I've heard legends, but now I know they're true. Build his work. Night in the Woods is a very engaging game. It's pretty good. It's pretty real though. It's pretty real though. Like, it certainly is like... I don't know, I'm wondering if it's gonna have any answers at the end of the tunnel or if it's just gonna be like, hey, pointing out this thing. And I'm like, yep, that's been pointed out. Hey, Schlessel! Is anybody not particularly enjoying it? I also hope it ends well. If it doesn't end well, I'm gonna be sad. Huh. It makes a lot of sense that Lee would recommend it. It's basically about millennial angst. Good night, Min! For as much as I love bittersweetness as a theme, I also really love happy endings. Bittersweet endings don't really do it for me. Not as into it as you thought you'd be. Interesting. Why do you think that is? Night in the Woods in 50 years. Oh yeah, man, in 50 years I wonder. I wonder what we're gonna think of the characters now. Man. It'll probably make a good historical document. I think about that all the time, like, is somebody gonna find my journals and use them as a historical document? And then I think, well no, not unless I get famous, because there's too many people with traceable documents now. There's the internet. I've heard of some people who can't enjoy happy endings because they think they're unrealistic, and I'm like, you, my friend. What was that link you were trying to post, Moof? We should never terraform the moon. The moon should be kept as beautiful as it currently is. Also, I don't think 50 years is going to be enough for us to terraform. Not at all. 10 years is barely enough for us to even get to Mars. I've played the Royal Trap. I really love it. I want to play it on stream because I think everybody would like it a lot. I haven't played Blood Code though. I'll add it to the list of recommendations. Oh, sorry. Blood Code. Thanks, Golem. What's a walk-off win? For 70 years and every 5 after that. I hope we just save the Earth. Why do we need to leave? Well, because terraforming another planet is way different from the way that we're terraforming this Earth, which is currently, you know, working in concert with some of its natural existences, whereas on Mars we're gonna need to like restabilize an entire atmosphere. I see. Well, good for us, the mariners. We have more than enough room on this planet. We will have aged like a fine cheese. Real talk, I am so excited to be an old person. Planet Gymno just out there somewhere. I mean, you could honestly just point at a star and name it. Gymno. Yes, get more people into visual novels. This is what I want. What? You're not excited? But like when you're old, you have excuses to just do weird things and nobody can bother you because you're old. Ooh, a bath sounds nice though, Maya. Well then I hope that I am a soothing voice to fall asleep to. Yeah, that's fair. I just can't wait to be an old person so that I can force my wisdom on younger people and they can't like be super mean to me because I'm a granny. And I want to like bake people cookies, but like sassy cookies that say like, fuck you! Like I want to be like a challenging grandma who wears mini skirts and like tights and is like, I'm a grandma! / I'm just an old woman who didn't have kids. That's what I want. Don't worry about it, Agent. My soothing voice, contemplating society and our place within it. This is Cheratomo, times 3. I tried. Aw, cookies are— aw, Grandma doesn't get it. Oh, honey, she's just going crazy. She's just senile. Let her be. I mean, my grandma was a total badass, so I'm just saying I'm looking forward to that period of my life as not as awful as most people think. Also, I am very determined to only look more attractive as I age, and I'm convinced that the more firmly I believe that this will be the case, the more true it'll be. Because isn't half of being attractive just about how you carry yourself? Age like an elf. I'm determined. Also, I definitely have cheats because I'm half black. And black don't crack. Oh, Schlissel, thank you! My grandma got married to my grandpa when she was really young. They were married for... I think... How old was she when she died? She was like 86. I think they had their 70th... No. I'm sorry. Their, what was it? Like a 50th? They had some huge anniversary mark that was like 50 or 60. It was like a really high thing. So she got married to my grandpa really young and basically helped him start his company up. And she was the commanding matriarch of our family. Kept the family together through a lot of really tough stuff. Looked after people through a lot of really tough stuff. And throughout it all, like, she had 4 kids, 3 boys, took care of them all. Took care of my grandpa, which my grandpa cannot take care of himself. Was extremely religious, constantly doing good works and good service all over the town. Everybody knew her everywhere because she was constantly like baking food for people when they were sick and going over to take care of them when they were ill, and like if something bad happened to someone, she would always be over there helping. My grandma was just an awesome person. And I'm kind of sad that she lived so far away, so I didn't actually get to spend that much time with her. Sure, Squid, what you got? Let me see if I can see this one. Ah, I can't again! Imgur, why are you doing this to me? Why are you withholding Squid from me? What did I do to deserve this? Yeah, I think my grandma got married around about 15 or 16 or 17 or 18. Like, she got married before she turned 20, I believe. She was the most beautiful girl in town, is what people said about her. She was, and my grandpa, like, head over heels for her. She was the one with the sought after hand, you know? Sure, Cartmanton, post it. I'm interested. So let me check what you're showing me, Squid. I love that. I look like an amazing granny. Thank you, Squid. Oh, she sounds great, Niznab. Yeah, my grandma's also dead. She only recently passed away, though. 11 kids, good lord! Sure, Demetrius. Okay. Oh, that's wonderful, Agent. That's so sweet. So why Garmenton's not as into Night in the Woods as they thought they'd be. I didn't picture it being the way it was, the angst and such. Didn't really appreciate having that pushed on top of him. Just wanted to observe it as they pleased. Also don't like the characters and the actions because you're weird and not as accepting as you'd like to be, as in you reject people who make bad choices seemingly on purpose. But you're still young and have a lot to learn. Garmenton, I think it's debatable whether that's a bad decision or not to remove those people from your life. I still honestly don't know the answer to that question. I default to removing them from my life now because I used to not remove them from my life, and then they messed up my life. So, you know, I think it's... I don't know if it's one that anybody really knows, which is the right thing to do. 11 kids? Your grandma once hustled money from you? Okay, lake fish, I need a sturgeon, and I need all of the ocean fish. Yeah, let's avoid spoilers for Plu's and also Zek's sake. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna Google sturgeon, Stardew Valley. Hey, Joey! In the mountain lake. Summer. Okay. What about the ocean fish? Ocean fish bundle Stardew. Summer and winter, summer and winter, summer and winter. Okay, so basically we're just gonna spend a lot of time fishing. Whee! I need it for the bundle. You killed Mufasa, Gymnoge? Okay, you know, you scarred my childhood a little bit. I can't believe they made a VR fishing game, but I also know several people who'd be so down for that. Scarred my childhood. Oh, help, both of you. Help your souls. Save your souls. Oh, Hisnob, I'm so sorry you had to give in to capitalism. Now we're just trying to finish the bundles. We're going fishing for the fishies. I have not. Is it easy to build one? I'm too lazy to pull it up and see what I have to do to build it though, Joey. I'm lazy and I'm tired. Hot take, Scar was right all along. The hyenas were perfectly correct. Yeah, I always felt a little weird about that. Like, you hyenas get this barren space of rock where nothing grows and you have to be evil to even live. And then I'm gonna be surprised when you revolt. Oh my. Maybe it's like a capitalist Marxist commentary. Oh, makes a green fishing bar bigger. Nice. I also already cheated and I have an easy fishing mod on. As I have priorities about how I want to spend my time. I mean, Hamlet isn't exactly Oedipus, because Oedipus goes in some weird directions and also has some weird things with that oracle. Like, that oracle scene. I feel a little weird about that. Oedipus the play was, I just, listen. I prefer Hamlet. Joey, why did you say my name? Oh, is it because I cheated? Sturgeon! Nailed it! Be prepared. Bum, bum. Scar was just the fall guy. I do see what you did there, Gym Nodes. I appreciate it. Nailed it. Dressed spinner. Freudian slip. Okay, I mean, I'll put it on for right now because, like, why not? Oh, I can't. I don't even have the fancy one. Hi, friend. Yeah, supposedly Disney also plagiarized Kimbo the White Lion, but also that's like a pop culture take, kind of like Beauty and the Beast of Stockholm Syndrome. So, like, since I haven't seen Kimbo the White Lion, I'm not willing to believe it until after I see the movie. Depressed spinner, me AF. Man, Hamlet ain't lovable at all. I hate Hamlet. He's the worst. Disney does have a lot of connections. Listen, I don't think it's a funny joke. Especially not when our culture's like, but Hamlet though. I just feel so bad for what he does to Ophelia. Like, I feel so terrible. I am so completely fine with Beauty and the Beast. It's not even funny. I love Beauty and the Beast. It's probably now my favorite Disney movie of the, like, Disney Renaissance. How was the idea for the Atlantis movie taken from another Japanese work? It's taken, like, wouldn't Atlantis just be, like, cause, like, Atlantis exists for everyone, so, like, oh, let's go explore Atlantis is, like, I feel like that's a common, maybe, I don't know. That's true. Our culture is, like, Romeo and Juliet, though, so real, and I'm like, I would jump out of a building before I lived a life where Romeo and Juliet was very real to me. Help. Hot take, Romeo and Juliet was about blood feuds, not romance. Rude. That's true, Schlessel. I've never thought about that. Those people with their damned orgies, they should have less. They literally fucked the island into the water. Mulan wasn't stolen from a Chinese poem. It was adapted from a Chinese... See, this is the thing. I'm like, is it stolen or is it literally just adaptation? Like, Mulan is literally a Chinese legend that's been passed down and was first recorded in a poem, but it's been retold many times. I did research on this once for a writing thing. It's been retold many times over the course of hundreds of, literally thousands of years, at least 1,000 years. And it's like, that's not stealing, though. Oh, you were joking. Sorry, Chan. But also, like, I would believe it if people started saying it. I would believe it. Because people just like, sometimes they just read things on the internet and they're like, yeah, that was persuasive and that made sense to me and like the logic of it checks out, so I believe it now. And I'm like, that's not the same thing as critical thinking, my friends. Midsummer Night's Dream is okay. I've never liked it as much as everybody else did. I really prefer Much Ado About Nothing. It's my favorite of all the Shakespeare. I've been thinking a lot about critical thinking. I've been thinking about thinking, because I think I've fallen out of the habit of being as good of a critical thinker as I could be. So I'm trying to be a better one. We must stop the rampant fucking of islands into the ocean that has overtaken our country. I think Todd would... I don't think Todd would sign on to that campaign. I think he would be against it. Iron Man was stolen from comic books. That was really weird. Okay? Like, step out of your lane like that? That's weird. Stay in your lane. You came back from Much Ado. I've never read As You Like It. I've been overthinking, and ruminating. You shouldn't vote for me and Todd. You shouldn't. I don't know how I'd be if I got put in charge of the country. There is something that's particularly wrong about me running the country. I say country very unfortunately. Because there's much ado about nothing, Maya! There's much ado! You have to come see all that's ado about the nothing! If Todd's my vice pres, keep me in line. Local city council? Man, I used to be part of a governing body of Kansas. I was a lieutenant governor of a key club in Kansas. I did pretty decently. Didn't do that much. Did a lot for my specific club. There's not a lot that you can do as a lieutenant governor, to be honest. You just show up to places. I was about to say that's fair, Zen, and then I was like, now that I think about it. I could do worse. Oh no, I don't even think we would argue about who's vice president. I think Todd would just want to be vice president because he doesn't want to deal with the work. He'd be like, alright, I'll do it as long as you do all the work, which is pretty much how most of the podcast stuff went. Although now he helps out more than at the beginning, but... Lieutenant Governor. Lieutenant Governor? If we get this, then we're done with all the fish. So I need a red snapper, I already got the tuna, and I need whatever. What else is the last one? Oh, so now we just need the red snapper. And then we're done with all the fish. I have more heart. It's true. If I mess up, people will at least be like, oh, our president tried her best, though. She's just incompetent. I don't think I'd be that incompetent. I also think I don't want to be president, though. That seems tiring. I mean, I know, but isn't it in our favor for them to be a state? Our economy's favor, I mean? Vice Grand Admiral? That's awesome, Beaufort. Man, 133? Only 133? Guys, do you remember when it was back like 300? Do you remember when it was 500? Remember back when it was like 600 away? And, like, you know, all of our fears felt so far away, and I was like, now I'm not gonna have the excuse of, no, I'm moving. Aside from the fact that I'm gonna have the excuse for a little while of, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any pots, so I can't stream the Asagao route right now. I can't do it. I don't have pots. Oh, gosh, Tian, that sucks. You remember when I had 20 followers way back in the beginning days? Yeah, y'all, Jeff has all the kitchen equipment. I'm moving, and the only thing I'm taking with me are, like, 50 mugs. I think I actually have about 20 mugs, 6 tiny plates, and a coffee pot. So you can tell where my priorities are. Oh yeah, IKEA. Wow, Joey, that's rude. Like, I used to live in Hawaii, and Hawaii's pretty okay. They make a lot of money through tourism. You know what, Maya? If you want to campaign, I will totally support and retweet your entire campaign. Next Monday. Potentially. It will depend on whether I have already bought pots because I move in on for realsies on Friday and I'm gonna want to cook things on Saturday and Sunday. But I mean, I'm gonna need to look for stuff anyways at IKEA, so yeah, sure. I do have baking stuff. I have a lot of baking ingredients, but Jeff bought all the pans. So. I already have 1,010,000 mugs, though. I don't need any more mugs. Realistically, all I need to do is go to the dollar store and buy a fork, a spoon, and a knife. I also have chopsticks, but a fork, a spoon, and a knife, and then I can just wash them whenever I'm done with them, because it's going to be only me in that tiny place, and who needs to host friends? Cool, Connor. And you will have a new skill, Maya. If I have company, they will find my frugality and minimalism charming. This is how I live my life, is basically like, when I do something that makes life hard for somebody else, I'm like, yeah, but it's charming. Because if I just believe that it's charming, then it will become so. Help. Why would I buy deoxyribonucleic acid? Like DNA? You can call me cheap. But a smart cheap. I don't do disposable silverware though. I like to save the environment because I'm a nerd. You're right, I do have a single bowl already. I don't even need to buy bowls. I have a single bowl and a bunch of tiny plates. I don't need to go shopping for dishes. I can save that money for food. Oh, deoxyribonucleic acid. I see. I see how this came out. Are you charmed by me yet? I'm so frustrating to be around sometimes. I am determined that you will find it charming. Oh, thanks for this. Sir, I thought you were trying not to be an alcoholic anymore. This is really rude. Every time he does something seemingly charming, he's like, yeah, it was just convenient for me to do this for you. I didn't put any effort into it. And I'm like, honey, why did I marry you again? Seven mixing bowls from IKEA? I think Connor shall help me. What are you talking about? Are you guys not swayed by my charm? But I'm like really confident about how charming I am right now. That's true. That's true, Retton. Oh my god, 2 of you didn't get to eat food. I am so sorry. I mean, you didn't hear me say that. Everybody was fed and everybody is happy because I am the best owner of things. All you need is love, not food. Hey Bloody, welcome back. You get home safe? Dude, America loves our flag. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Oh, it's because I forgot to go see them yesterday. I'm a bad owner. Love is all in. Bye, y'all. Take care of yourselves, cause I don't take care of you. Whee! Yeah, I married Game Shane because of my repressed feelings for Real Shane. You know Real Shane. He's just so mean to me all the time, I can't help but fall for him. Wyoming isn't a state? What? Good night, Retton! Sleep well. Recover well. Real Shane is very cute. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Real Shane's nice. But I did not marry in-game Shane because of repressed feelings for real game Shane. Hey, Saren! One more and we'll be done. Oh, jeez. America, patriotism, jingoism, Garmenton? Half of Wyoming's population is Gale Force winds. Beaufort, that's amazing. You should tweet that. That's amazing. Wyoming has the population of Renton? Really? The only way of loving me, baby, is to pay a lovely fee. Just one night, just one night. There's no way if you can't pay. It's in my head. If bowing down to our Lord and Savior, the US flag is wrong, then I don't know what's right. Oh, Marmite. Someone got me to try Marmite. It was... oh, it was not okay. Yeah, it's but Moulin Rouge. I haven't. Is it a good, Joey? Oh my god, we got it. We got it, guys. Good deal, we're done. One night in the name of love. I won't give in to you. Don't leave me this way. Can't survive without your sweet love. Oh baby. Do you think that the world will ever know who you love? Why on earth would Canada ever annex the US? Why? What would possess them to do that? The Federation of Women Respecters. You know that it's just gonna, a bunch of people who don't respect women are gonna come in there just to troll. It's shaking, is what's happening. So many wonderful bundles. Thank you, thank you. Are we already almost done, y'all? Only 2 left, dang y'all. And the 2 that we have left are like this one, which is pretty easy to complete, and that other one. What else do we gotta do? Animal bundle, which is almost done. This, which is almost done. Oh right, all of this. Okay, where am I gonna find a duck feather? Where am I gonna find a truffle and a fiddlehead fern? Where am I gonna find anything in the enchanter's bundle? And the fodder bundle. I was told once that it sounds like Squidlish. Well, actually, and the army massed at the gates. A sea of black fedoras crashing against our beleaguered walls, with cries of, well, actually, on their lips. Beaufort, you should write a short story about this, and I would like to give it a dramatic reading. I can go to the forest, indeed. To the hidden forest! Well, my duck ain't dropped no feathers. I don't think your account will get suspended. I'll fight for you. What? Okay. Ferny, Werny, Werny. Where am I supposed to find it? What is this thing about even? It's not here, they're trying to kill me. The purple thing? You mean the cart? Yeah. Pardon me. Oh, the enchanter stuff. Okay, let me look up the enchantment bundle thingy. Summer foraging in the secret woods. Okay. Pigs. Okay, so I need to get a pig. Oak resin. Tapped oak tree. Wine from a keg. Rabbit, you get him from rabbits. Okay, pomegranate trees. So I'll have to wait until the fall for sure. Ah. Oh, I'm getting tired. Open hand? Truffles from pigs, oak resin from oak trees, pomegranate from a tree you can get from Pierre's, fiddlehead from hidden forest, wine from any fruit, and rabbit's foot from either the Friday or Sunday shop. What is the Friday and Sunday shop? Cara yawn. Oh, the Friday and Sunday shop. Okay. My darling Elliot loves pomegranates. You know what else he likes? Coffee. You know what else is cheap? Coffee. It's like our boyfriend with the alcohol. The only reason I almost married Elliot in the first game is because he liked a cheap thing and he had pretty hair. Shower! He was like, sorry if I smell. I was sweating all night in the heat. I'm like, dude, shower if you smell gross. I say as a human who showers less than normal, because I really sweat. Okay, let's hope it loads squid. It came! Well, actually. Oh, no. Oh, man. You get enough of that. Oh, fuck that. Pardon me. I'm just failing to even cover my yawn now. I'm being so into it. Too tired to make a more in-depth metaphor beyond Persephone. Persephone, though. The things you want in a man. 1 likes cheap things. 2 has pretty hair. Is that it? Is that it, Plume? You can do better. Oh, I clicked off of the screen. I can... Numbnut. You want someone who could climb a ladder without being winded? Blue, I think you can do better. I like pomegranates. I also love plums. Plums are probably my favorite. Of all of the fruits. Because secretly on the inside, I'm like 80. Which none of you knew. I don't know if I can get a rabbit yet. Can I? Joey, aren't you already named in this game? Dudes with pretty hair and low standards. I ain't setting you up with anybody but people who I consider top tier. my gosh. Oh my goodness. IDK man, like, pretty. Okay, but, like, short hair pretty, long hair pretty, like, big hair pretty, wavy hair pretty, like, do you want it to glisten in the sun? Man bun? Like, what is it? A chicken named Joey, but not a rabbit named Miranda. I see. Listen, Mops. Don't come at me for the way that I show my chickens about the true cycle of life, okay? I'm doing them a service. I am reminding them of what is important, namely my bottom line. Yeah. It's short story time. Hey, boys to the max. He just didn't wanna do the voice acting. That's why. Hi, Slime. Yeah, stop, bro. Todd, I'm not sure what caused this boulder to disappear. Okay, this stream is flowing from deep within the mountains. Ew. Hey, do you see that glistening in the water? Yes, that's quality ore. The flow of water must be carrying it out of the mountain. You know what this means, right? It means we can start panning for ore. The most lucrative ways of getting ore. Oh, thanks for the extra pan. Why do you have 2 pans? What are you doing? Willy, what is you doing with your... If you ever see ore glistening in the water, use that pan and see what you find. Copper pan! Thanks, dude. Panning does seem pretty useless. Oh, hey dude, do you need food? Such are the treasures of a quiet life. Okay, calm down, you're a homeless man. Here you go. You're welcome. Well, he has 2 more pans than I do. Man, I don't define the success of my life by how many pans I got. Ugh. 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 I need to farm stone. Okay. Maya, you have so many accounts. How do you even keep track of them all? Good night, Bluty. Thank you so much for coming to say hi again. How's Maya wants to fight and Maya is bitter different? Oh no, now a horrible Shawn Mendes song is stuck in my head. Ugh, I hate that song. I hate, ugh. It's like the nicest nice guy song. Get it out. Think of a different song. Guys, think of a different song. Oh, you save them like in a folder on your computer? No, I closed the gate behind me, probably. They go back in on their own. I don't know that song, Nicapole, I'm sorry. The reason is you. And they're a perfect person. And many things I didn't do. That's kind of how I imagine the song going in my head. make fun of it, but I do actually like that song. Because I don't know, it's just so catchy. I like Bittersweet Symphony. And the horrible movie it came from. Thank you, Siren. You know, I like to evocate the feeling. Jody, hang on. I'm trying to remember. It's playing in my head. Only the Young? That's the one that popped into my head. There's Only the Young and there's also the Girl Can't Help It song. I really like both of those. Cruel Intentions! Oh, it's such a bad movie. It's so dumb. Everything about it is dumb and wrong. Go look at what? Where? Wait, what am I looking at? Did you post something for Maya? The route we want, the route we need. Listen, y'all campaign, because I'm down for that one. I'm down for that route. She can, and he's just that way. You probably loved it because Bad Boys. Cruel Intentions is not something that you should remember. It's just something that you do. You do remember. Heavens. I'm like a super old lady now. Because whenever I yawn or do something else, I'm always like, oh heavens! Like I'm just like I've grown up in the church my whole life. Much Ado About Nothing. I like The Room. I like... Oh, guys, girl, yeah, listen, Go back. You are the only one. Who are you? Connor, feel bad about yourself. You're the only one who tried to escape. Everybody else was living a happy life under my command. Great, now you're in the way. Now you're... Connor cold-hearted complaints. Move your butt out of the door! Thank you. Obey your master. Okay, bye. I will not be moved. You shall not pass. Wow, Connor is so much less cool than Joey. Yeah, nobody ran away, though. He just got a taste of fresh air. It's good to taste the fresh air sometimes so that you realize that the air within the barn is much fresher and betterer. Yeah, a rebel without any cause. What's that other movie that I like? Oh, I like Ever After. Ever After a lot. Pretty great. A rebel without thumbs. Rebel without a thumb. I hate movies that make me cry, though. Remember the Titans is okay, but it makes me cry. Man, I do not like movies that much, Ploo. Can I offer up Mr. and Mrs. Smith? I thought it was hilarious. They were just like, hey, let's get these two sexy people and make them spies and make them have sexy spy time. And I'm like, good premise. Good premise. Solid premise. Oh, you're a film major. That makes a lot of sense. Movies are your thing. Squid, you are a gem. You're an invaluable part of this community. Oh my god. Movies can be both dumb and great. I like Snakes on a Plane, purely because of who I always watch it with. I don't get the same enjoyment out of Snakes on a Plane as I do out of The Room. The uncensored version, of course. I have not done the battery quest. No. Do I have a rainbow shell? I don't believe I do. No, it does not appear that I do. Oh yeah, Maya! 9 days! June is almost over. Where did the summer go? Oh. That sounds fun. I love bad movies. Okay. We're winding the stream down now. Who has a good thing from today to share, or a good thing that's going to happen tomorrow that they're looking forward to? Winds down like this. It sounds like fun, Connor. You finished a mini comic today. Nice! You did a rad sketch at the museum. Ooh, that is something to be proud of. You're looking at an apartment. Oh, congratulations and good luck. You leave for TMG on Thursday? What's TMG? Tomorrow you'll stream some late night Mario Kart after you're off work. Anybody who wants to stream to watch tomorrow night, Crimson Zen's gonna be streaming. Aw, you gotta go to the movies with your dad and sibling. That's so sweet. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that short story book heard. Yeah, happy birthday again, Len! Mops, that is always something to be thankful for. Aw, family video games. Too many games. I see. Cool, that sounds fun. Aw, John, that's wonderful! Congratulations! I love moments like those. Chocolate chip with Belgian orange chocolate spread bagel? Oh, that sounds amazing. Be brave, Garmaten. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be meeting with Danny about our game, and we're gonna be... I think we're also gonna hang out a little bit after that and watch the movies and celebrate the summer solstice! Kind of. Let her bagel be. Oh my god. No. Plu, all bagels are bagels. No. All bagels matter. Good day, a chat with the fold. I want a bagel now. I need food now. You can't just command bagel authority. You can't just do that. You can't, no, but you can't, no. Bagel lives matter. All bagels matter. Anyways. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. Thank you, Squid, for donating, being our top donor. Keeping your place on the monthly donor screen. Thank you all for joining, and thank you to the new members of the fold, and have a good everything. I will. Maybe not tonight, but I will tomorrow, hopefully. Good night, guys.